on the floor for the visiting Detroit.
One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Sexton. Puts up a deep three. Bogdanovich, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. And here's Collins for three. And Ivy pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He drops it from range.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
Now here's Clarkson. Here's Collins. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. From downtown. Here's Duren. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out. And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Smitty, you look at the Pistons. One thing they do really well, they get themselves to the line.
Well, B.A., look at the players on the roster. These guys are aggressive. They like to get downhill, and they are not afraid of contact. I mean, on the attack, Markkanen is a fluid athlete with great coordination for his size.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Sexton. There's Cunningham with a three. Utah with the rebound. From the arc. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Nails it from three. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Sexton. Clarkson for three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is Jordan Clarkson's game in a nutshell. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Outside Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Give him 8 points now.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Clarkson for three. Connects from downtown.
If you don't watch out, Clarkson will fill it up. He can be a prolific scorer from long range.
Cunningham looking it over. There's Bogdanovich with the three. The rebound by Markkanen.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Collins for three. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. A deep three. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Stewart.
He didn't doubt himself even from way back. Bogdanovich with the smooth release.
One thing about Isaiah Stewart, Steve, he is an enforcer.
Yeah, he can move bigs around at both ends. At the bucket, he'll score right through you, and he fights for rebounds. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Duren, no good. The Jazz have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Collins. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows, Collins not to be denied.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5, he'll do whatever's necessary so his team can win.
Clarkson finds Olynyk. Buries it from three.
It's all about floor spacing. Every coach Olynyk has played for loves to use him in that role.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich, that's good.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Knocks down the long J. Olynyk's got 6 points.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Pass to Duren. Duren, the screen. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ivy came flying in to pull in that board and quickly put it back in.
Big time effort for Jordan Clarkson. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And Collins with the slam.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Here's Cunningham. Jams it in off the great move.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
I like the readiness of Clarkson, always prepared to hoist up a shot.
Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, BA, and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 14 points for him. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Utah Jazz are exceeding expectations since they reset the roster last season. Kelly Olynyk said, "We can definitely get better still. We have a great group of high-character guys. We love competing next to each other. We have a lot of room to grow, and we just have to work on getting better collectively." Brian?
That seems like the rebuild is going well. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Sexton. Clarkson with a screen on Cunningham. Sexton misses. Cunningham has the open look. Again, the Pistons score.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Sexton passes to Collins. Sexton against Cunningham. Collins outside. 4 on the clock. For 3, Sexton sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Quick attack by Sexton. The defense just wasn't ready for it.
Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Stewart. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the three-pointer goes. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And reconstructing their roster, Smitty. Detroit's had some high picks to work with.
They have, and they've made good use of those. I'm seeing some all-NBA level potential. But when you rebuild through the draft, it really takes time, BA.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. And he can't jam it through.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 17.
The jumper is wet. Bojan Bogdanovich, such a skilled shooter.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kessler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pistons have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And here's Duren for three. Rebound, Utah.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Dunn, the pass to Kessler. Fires the three. Drills it from deep. Kessler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Three-pointer, Stewart. It's rebounded by Hendricks. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Now here's Thompson. Takes a three. Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. And it's Thompson.
Whoa, wait a second.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to George for three. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Here's Dunn. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Jazz leading by 9. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. I'll tell you, one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
We've got Walker Kessler. Chris Dunn is out there with George. And it's Abaji in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Thompson, no good. Utah leading. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amen both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Kessler a screen. Here's Hendricks. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Hendricks has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
The three, here's Harris. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Done with it. Guarded now by Morris. Harris outside. The offensive rebound. Harris on the wing. Fires for three. Fires in the triple.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Dunn outside. Pass to Kessler. Here's Abaji from deep. He can't hit that time. George against Wiseman. This one for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's George. Wiseman with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Here's George. And stolen by Bagley. Thompson right side. Back to Morris. The three ball. Here's Wiseman. Out to Harris. Pass to Thompson. There's the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Abaji. Drains the triple. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Thompson. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Abaji. Off the mark there with a 3. The Pistons have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Wiseman. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the 2nd half. Collins passes to Markkanen. And stolen by Bagley. The 3, here's Harris. Gets the 3 to fall. Harris has got 6.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Clarkson outside. And another miss by Utah. The Pistons trailing. And here's Thompson for 3. That one doesn't drop. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Thompson. Launches it. And it's Wiseman missing. And for the Jazz, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Markkanen misses.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Bagley. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Bagley's got 5 points now in the quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Sexton on the take. Olynyk for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 8.
I like when Olynyk is aggressive. It's what helps him get into a rhythm.
Morris passes to Harris. And that comes off the assist by Morris. 9 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of off. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duren in at the 5. Clarkson for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Ooh, got that one up quick.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Sexton with it. Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
Forceful move by Collins inside, not letting them hold him back.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Cunningham against Sexton. Duren the screen. Inside.
Cade's IQ is off the charts, freeing up a shooter with the pick and roll.
Fires the 3. The Pistons clear it. Ivy outside from deep 3-point range. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Collins with the slam.
It's been John Collins' night, taking his productivity into overdrive.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Clarkson. Cunningham passes to Durant. The shot won't fall. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Ivy. Cunningham against Sexton. And here's Durant for 3. Dives for it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy. Hayes is checked in for Cade Cunningham.
Number 7, Killian Hayes.
Utah with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Sexton passes to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the 7-footer.
Over the last few years, Markkanen has shot a high percentage on those corner threes.
Puts it up. Hayes finds Stewart. 3-pointer. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. The kick to Olynyk. Olynyk with a screen on Ivy. Pass to Collins. Markkanen from long range. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
1:43 left in the game. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Utah's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Horton Tucker can't hit. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Olynyk for 3. Rebound Detroit. Ivy's got his 6th rebound on the night. Driving inside. Outside Bogdanovich. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 20.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Utah has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jordan Clarkson.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Three-pointer, Stewart. Here's Durant. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Sexton passes to Olynyk. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Olynyk. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were
wait to get. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jones in at the point. And for the Jazz, Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Wilsie Markkanen and Collins at forward. And it's Kessler in at the center position. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama, Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles, really, since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
San Antonio with the ball after Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And when Wembanyama is making that, I just don't know how you guard it.
Fires the 3, and it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Sexton. Clarkson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Jazz. Wembanyama with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
Clarkson kicks to Collins. Launches it. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Clarkson finds Kessler. And here's Collins. Back to Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Clarkson.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Collins a screen on Vassell. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Transit from beyond the arc.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
So it's the Jazz now, following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Collins. A 3-ball, and Utah another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 13. Sexton the pass to Collins. Here's Kessler. The pass to Markkanen. Now Kessler. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Kessler, no good. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Wembanyama, it's good. Wembanyama's got 15.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Clarkson against Vassell. Here's Collins. He takes it in. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs leading by 3. 1:14 left to play in the first. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good on the 3.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Jazz have gone 5-9 from the field. setting the pick for Clarkson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Sohan. Still scoreless. From deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Clarkson finds Sexton. Outside Collins. And finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Wembanyama, no good. Clarkson for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
High effort play and quickness. That's how Vassell.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Home in the paint. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Now, here's Olenek. Harkinen can't get it to go.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The drive by Wembanyama. Second chance effort. Rebound, Utah.
It's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Driving in.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Vassell. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And a miss there on the triple. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Utah trailing here. Here's the break for 3. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The drive by Wembanyama. The second effort. Here's Sohan. Goes up again. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. Collins, good. Collins has got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And now we've got the intentional foul. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
Here's Osman following the three-pointer by Utah. There's a screen by Collins. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. And the way Osman can get hot in a hurry, it makes him an ideal bench weapon.
Yeah, when Osman is on, he comes out blazing. He can get you quick 10 points in a hurry. Consistency, it isn't there, but you love him as a bench option.
Olynyk dishes to Dunn. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Dunn's got himself on the board with three there.
And how about Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look too easy.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. With the drive. And that one's good. Osman.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Dunn looking over the floor. Olynyk sets a screen for Dunn. He kicks to Olynyk. Dunn against Graham. Back to Olynyk. Plays it up and banks it in. Olynyk's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And look at how Dunn slices apart the defense with his passing. Phenomenal in the pick and roll.
Three-pointer, Graham. Hendricks pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And he drives in. Olynyk finds George. Back to Olynyk. Fires for three. The shot comes out. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz lead by 5. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got George. He's out there with Dunn. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Stolen by Kessler. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Hendricks. Shot from the low block. And off the glass. That one's good. Hendricks has got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively. So closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
It's his first trip to the line. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Passes it to Abaji. Back to Clarkson. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Can't get it to fall. Spurs trail by 7. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. tries the spin move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And the second free throw, good. Jazz leading by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Collins. Pass to Kessler. Sexton against Graham. Here's Kessler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 5th assist in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives him confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take-charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Graham with the bucket. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Wesley against Clarkson. The pass to Kessler. Here's Abaji. Back to Kessler. Clarkson for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Here's the drive.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Pass to Sexton. Clarkson against Wesley. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finish off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 12-point game. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Pass to Hendricks. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Hendricks has got 8 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
So the wing on the left. Back to George. Pass to Dunn. They set the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Hendricks. And it is good! The buzzer!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice.
And so it's the Utah Jazz looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Jones in at the point guard position.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wembanyama with it. Driving to the basket. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
The pass to Foncecchio. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hendricks. A fader. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wembanyama looking it over. There's the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Foncecchio shoots it up. And that one hits back iron.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Jazz leading by 8. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. Passes it to Kessler. Sexton against Jones. Sexton on the wing. Yes, that goes in.
You know, crafty and just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama has got 33 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Markkanen. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And stolen by Sexton. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance from outside the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Vassell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive by Wembanyama. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. The second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Wembanyama's got 15 points in just the second half.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Jazz leading by 8. Right side, Sexton. Nailed from 3-point land. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Kessler finds Clarkson. Into the lane. Outside, Markkanen. Off target with his 3. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Going inside. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Jazz with possession here. They have a 9-point lead. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Launches a three. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Clarkson passes to Kessler. The three. It's stolen by Jones. It's deflected, and so it's Utah with the win. Even. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up.
night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Jones in at point guard. Now here's Cunningham. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Pistons, number 13.
From deep, Wembanyama. The rebound by Stewart.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
And Detroit has possession after the basket by San Antonio. And that one's good. Stewart. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And there's a pick. Wembanyama down low. Ivy defends. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Another miss by Wembanyama. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Wembanyama. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Bogdanovich from long range. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Another miss by Wembanyama. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jones comes with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. Outside Wembanyama. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Sohan. The 3. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Jones. And it's Wiseman missing. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs, tough last season. Free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, BA, it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And of course, that's a bad combination.
The 3 from Wembanyama. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, Stewart. And again, the Pistons missing. San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And stolen by Cunningham. It's a one-on-one situation. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Cunningham clanks the putback jam. For San Antonio, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Bogdanovich. Sohan sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Johnson a screen on Stewart. Here's Sohan. Off target from three-point range. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Three-pointer, Stewart. Pass to Wiseman. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot. Ready to fire off the feed.
Back to Jones. Here's Sohan. Got it off in time. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow. Incredible. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. James Wiseman is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. And there's a 3-second violation. Pistons shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Cunningham outside. Cunningham drills it from way outside.
No doubt Cunningham has that extended range for him. It's about becoming much more consistent.
Pass to Jones. Collins with a screen on Stewart. Here's Sohan. Here's Collins. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
Cunningham looking it over. On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Three-pointer, Stewart. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game. Taking responsibilities. Maybe Mr. Do Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Here's Vassell. Hits the three-pointer. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Cunningham against Jones. And a two-handed jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Collins with a screen on Bogdanovich. Johnson for 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now. Wiseman a screen on Johnson. Bogdanovich from long range.
2 minutes.
The Spurs have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And he commits the intentional foul. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, BA. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers in this league has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from three. And you got to keep them guessing.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Graham, the pass to Wesley. Here's McDermott. 1:04 left in the first half of this game. Collins a screen. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. Wesley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Morris penetrating. Works for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Scanning the floor, Morris sees a big hole and makes the pass.
Here's Wesley, defended by Burks. Here he goes.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Morris against Graham. Pass to Burks from deep three-point land. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Burks has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The 15-footer. McDermott can't get it to go.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Spurs out in front. They're up by 1. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the...
That was incredible! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. There's the triple. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, BA. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Here's Thompson driving to the basket. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama scanning the floor.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Osman, he's checked in for Sohan. McDermott comes in for Johnson. Wesley, he's checked in for Vassell. And Graham subbed in for Jones. Here's Thompson. There's the drive. The rebound by Osman.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Graham misses. For Detroit, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Bagley a screen on McDermott. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Part of why Asar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Johnson with a bucket.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Morris for 3. Outside Burks. Outside Bagley. Misses the 3. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Detroit has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Morris passes to Burks. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Pass to Duren. The kick out to Morris. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
And Morris with the 3. He may want to shoot more of those if he gets the chance.
Here's Vassell. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Duren with a rebound. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Thompson. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson finds Vassell. From outside the arc. Detroit with a rebound. Morris on the wing, covered by Johnson. Thompson with a screen. On the wing, Thompson. Here's the 3. The shot comes out.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
The Pistons trailing. From the corner. Here's Duren. Sohan with a rebound. Well, the Spurs shooting only 42%. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Pass to Vassell. And he drives in. Yes, it's good. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
1 second left. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
And we've reached the end of the third. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. McDermott with a screen on Ivy. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Bogdanovic from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. San Antonio leading. Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on James Wiseman.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Bogdanovich with a screen on Graham. Takes the three. And the Pistons, another three.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
And the basket is good. Wembanyama's got 7 points for the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Fires from deep. The three ball, no problem for Cade.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you gotta chase them away from anywhere near that line.
McDermott with a screen on Wiseman. That one off the back iron and out.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Stolen by Ivy. Up top, Wiseman. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Cunningham to tie it up. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
A seasoned veteran at this point. Bogdanovich not blinded by the brighter lights.
Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
To the paint. Here's Ivy. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Ivy's got his first 2 points.
You got to like the fire you get from Ivy, turning up the intensity to get the bucket.
The baseline, Jay. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 17-7 run. And there's a whistle that goes on Doug McDermott. That's his first foul. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
There's Cunningham with a three. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Osman. Keldon Johnson comes in for McDermott. Vassell, he's checked in for Wesley. And it's Jones in for Graham. We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Vassell against Ivy. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A young player, but he's in a big-time spot, and Ivy comes through.
Here's Sohan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Collins passes to Jones. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sohan. Stewart defends. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And you love it when the heart of your team injects that kind of play. That was huge from Stewart.
Collins finds Vassell. Back to Collins. Collins a screen. Here's Sohan. Oh, did he? He did!
That's
He
gonna
got
count.
it to fall!
Put it on the board. So nice. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get it.
It's exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Olynyk. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there, and it's blocked. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
And you see that quick motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Clarkson for 3. Markkanen passes to Clarkson. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Drops in the tray.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovic's specialty. You make a 3 on one end, he says, I got your back.
Back in the 2022 offseason doors, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got me.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Ivy passes to Duran. Rebound by Olynyk.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Collins wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The tray. And Cade Cunningham with the 3. Cunningham's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pistons. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Collins, a screen on Ivy. Clarkson for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Utah has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Sexton kicks to Olynyk. Collins, a screen on Bogdanovic. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Cunningham's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
He lobs it up. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. He nails it. And we're tied up. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. A fadeaway. A rebound by the Jazz.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Clarkson finds Markkanen. Poke loose and stolen by Ivy. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And Detroit with another turnover here.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Sexton. Count that one.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Cunningham outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Jazz have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Clarkson for 3. And Utah another 3.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Outside Bogdanovich. Stewart, a screen for Bogdanovich. To end the drought. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Offensive rebound. Markkanen kicks to Olynyk. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a screen by Collins. To the middle, tries to save it.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Second chance shot. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's showing a little bit of straight line speed. Markkanen opening up in transition. Nice.
Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Jazz. He witnessed him delivering a series of 3-points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Utah leading. Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys. Then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. The Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick-and-roll game and find the open teammate.
There's the pass to Duren. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clarkson for 3. Duren pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Sexton against Cunningham. Passes it to Olynyk. Here's Collins. Driving inside. And then Collins slams it in.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Jazz. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Jazz working the ball around now. Collins dishes to Clarkson. Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Stewart's got 8 points.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Sexton for 3. Duran pulls it in. Detroit's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
A while back and forth start, that's for sure.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Drives to the hoop. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Pass to Hendricks. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it's Weissman in the corner. Morris outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hendricks passes to George. Three-pointer. And Utah another 3.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Works for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Pass to Kessler. And he banks in the layup. Kessler's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. John Collins has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Dunn is out there with George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3 slot. Fontecchio passes to Dunn. From the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I would say Dunn more pure scorer than pure shooter, but he nails the 3.
LDB, the Jazz have managed to stay competitive while going into a rebuild.
Kevin, you've got to give Utah credit. That is not an easy task. They have managed to amass a great deal of first-round picks and young talent and still remain focused on winning. Truly incredible.
Pistons trail by 10. Hurts with it. George picks him up. No good from outside. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now the pass to Kessler. Over Burks. And there's another one for the Jazz.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Wiseman sets a screen for Thompson. And the shot goes in. Thompson's got his second basket.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go. Showing some heart there.
Morris against Dunn. Here's Hendricks. Back to Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. pass to Hendricks. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Hendricks has got 6.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Pass to Kessler. Fontecchio. Jazz passing it around.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
George passes to Kessler. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Dunn kicks to George. Takes it inside. Here's Hendricks. Buries the long-range jumper. Hendricks has got 6 here in this quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
With the shot. They get it back. And he can't jam it through. Pistons trail by 15. The drive by Thompson, and it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Outside, George. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Kessler with it. It's up against Thompson. Pass to Fontecchio.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
For Utah, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
15 seconds. At the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Thompson, and stolen by Dunn. Unloads. That one a little long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Morris passes to Burks. Thompson right side. Driving the lane. Knocks it loose.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Hendricks passes to Kessler. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so it's Utah with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The score. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pistons trailed by 19. Thompson is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Weissman. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. For the three. And the three ball is good.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Olynyk, a screen on Ivy. Here's the three. A second chance effort. Sexton battles through traffic and lays it in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Good on the three-point shot.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
A three from Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Clarkson dishes to Collins. Over to the left wing. Collins, a screen on Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and the Jazz, another three.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end, he comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Shots good by Duren.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Markkanen sets the pick for Collins.
Moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heels.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Jazz.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Pistons trail by 20. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and it's Bogdanovich again missing. Utah's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Collins, a screen on Bogdanovich. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Collins. Markkanen against Cunningham. Now here's Olynyk, poked away. Stewart with the steal. Pass break Detroit. Here's Duren. Stewart in the corner. Puts up a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
That one drops for him. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Clarkson kicks to Olynyk. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Utah.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Collins.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Bogdanovich finds Cunningham. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Cunningham. Lets the 3 fly. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Cunningham.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
You love the strong shooting of Bogdanovich, a polished player with a scorer's mentality.
Collins, a screen on Ivy. Clarkson taking his time here and finished off by Collins.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Clarkson for three. Drills it from outside. And the Jazz lead by 17.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Launches it from deep. Good! And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of...
young players. What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, B.A., patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league. These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.
Here are the starters for Utah. Clarkson the 2 and Markkanen is the 3. John Collins out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Sexton in at the 1. Wembanyama against Collins. Left side, Wembanyama. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Let's go with a 3. Here's Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He finds a way to make an impact on the boards. There's no shortage of hustle and tenacity in Keldon Johnson's game.
Now here's Sexton. Olynyk for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Smitty, even as his game has evolved, Keldon Johnson remains his spark plug.
You know, he plays with so much energy. He has become more than a downhill scorer. He can hit the jumper off the catch or dribble and keep defenders honest.
Wembanyama against Sexton. Collins inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
They set the pick. Jones, the pass to Vassell. From deep, Wembanyama. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Count it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Sexton. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Finding the close range finish. Sexton working hard for the bucket.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. Olynyk with a screen on Jones. Sexton, that's good.
Beautiful touch over the top. Sexton doesn't need to get to the rim to be effective.
To halt the run. A nice bucket inside from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Olynyk. He has 6. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Most big guys wouldn't shoot this from that distance, but Kelly Olynyk made it look effortless.
And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass. And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Pass to Clarkson, back to Olynyk. And here's Markkanen. Olynyk with a screen on Johnson. 6 to shoot. The 3. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Markkanen. 12 points for him.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Sexton. Screen by Olynyk. Jacks up a 3, and again, it's Utah with a 3.
For a big man, Olynyk shoots it well, especially from downtown.
And they pick up 2.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Sexton looking around. Pass to Olynyk. The 3 is up. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Here's Sexton, drives to the hoop.
Such a crafty guard, Colin Sexton, with the incredible moves you can't defend.
Here's Wembanyama, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
.26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clarkson against Vassell. Olynyk for three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Three-pointer. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama, and it's Jones in at point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
The shot by Olynyk, no good. Smitty, one thing you really appreciate about Trey Jones, he runs the offense with efficiency.
Yes, B.A., the reason why, he has a high basketball IQ and a calmness, and he never makes mistakes.
Now here's Sexton. He has 6. Collins, the putback is no good. Olynyk against Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Given everything he's got, Keldon Johnson's a guy you want on your side. Why? He doesn't let up.
A line change here for Utah. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." VA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Sohan on target from range. Sohan's got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. He launches a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Dunn right side. It's George on the wing. Kessler a screen. Shoots over Vassell. The rebound by the Spurs. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Johnson passes to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Kessler with a rebound. Utah leading, and Smitty, a trend for the Spurs, playing fast.
BA, they get up a lot of shots. Problem is, the efficiency needs to be there. That was a hallmark of the great Spurs teams back in the day.
The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. Pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sohan. George defending. On the wing, Jones. He shoots a 3. The shot no good. The Jazz have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter.
Trey Jones, first personal foul.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. 1:05 left in the second quarter. For 3, George. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Wesley. George defending. Wesley, pass to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Wesley. Kessler with a rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's George. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Wesley, the pass to McDermott. From downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
There's 14 seconds left in the second. Graham finds McDermott. And the layup is good off the glass.
Doug McDermott is not just an outside shooter. He has a nice touch inside as well.
Stolen. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And of course, they want to make sure
The previous play is under review.
sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it all. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The Jazz, 37.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. Collins a screen. Here's Wesley. 3-pointer off the mark. And for the Jazz, they're shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. Drops in the 3.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
And the Jazz with possession here. Clarkson for 3. That shot, no good. Pass to Osman. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
And it's Collins with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Osman passes to Graham. Here's Osman. No points yet. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here they come. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunks.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
Wesley pass to Graham. Collins against Olynyk. Back to Graham. Collins a screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to McDermott. They need this. Rebound, Utah. Sexton passes to Olynyk. Now here's Collins. Outside Olynyk. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
McDermott against Markkanen. Here's Wesley. Back to McDermott. Collins with a screen on Markkanen. Pass to Wesley. Graham for 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Jazz ball.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from outside. For San Antonio, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Back to McDermott. Here's Osman. Yet to see a basket. Fires the 3. McDermott can't get it to go. Sexton passes to Olynyk. Collins with a screen on Collins. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Pass to Osman. Here's Collins. Here's Osman to win the drought. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Crosses over. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal.
They'll pin that one on John Collins. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Pass to Hendricks. He takes it in, and the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in.
A top 10 pick in the 2022 draft. Jeremy Sohan is a hustler. Plays extremely hard. Is a coach's dream.
Here's Abaji. From outside, off the mark. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, George with a steal. Dunn left side. Over Jones. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting on. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Spurs shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. The 3 from Wembanyama. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Pass to Kessler. Uncovered. 2 points. That one goes. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Johnson with it. Lets the 3 fly. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to George. Now here's Kessler. Launches a 3. No luck on that one.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
The shot by Sohan, no good. The Jazz shooting has been great this game, 58%. Pass to Kessler for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
There's a screen. Wembanyama, the pass to Sohan. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Dunn outside. From the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
There's the steal. Here we go, all alone. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
One of the stronger point guards we have, Chris Dunn, often does his best work in the paint.
Lets it go. Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Hendricks. Fades away. Gets the 3 ball to go.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Right side, Wembanyama. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Here's Hendricks. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Oh, ripped away. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Kessler. And here's Dunn. Here's Hendricks. Dunn outside. To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
A line change here for Utah. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Sexton against Jones. Kicks it out to Collins. Going inside. Nails the baby hook.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Second personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
Second team foul. At the line.
And the second free throw is good. 19 seconds left in the game. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Jones drives in. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. From deep. No good there. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thank you.
the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Wiseman in at the center, filling out the middle. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Stewart, a screen for Bogdanovich. Stewart misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Johnson outside. A three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Stewart. Jones against Cunningham. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And they double up Cunningham. Stewart passes to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got the game going here with the first basket for the Pistons.
Man, I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Wembanyama, no good. And the Pistons with possession. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Down low, here's Wiseman. Bogdanovich against Wembanyama. And Bogdanovich kicks to Stewart. And another three for Detroit.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for them.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Cunningham. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. No good on the three. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
RJ, after dealing DeJounte Murray away in the summer of 2022, the Spurs are intent, it seems, on rebuilding.
Well, they did it right. And with the selection of Victor Wembanyama, the foundation may be in place for another run.
Here's Cunningham, and too long on the shot. Spurs trail by 12. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Detroit with the ball. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Cunningham. Outside, Bogdanovich. Takes it inside, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And you got to appreciate the determination that Bogdanovich showed there. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to finish at the basket. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And there's the pass to Stewart. A Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Wiseman with the ball. Wembanyama on him. Pass to Sohan. The shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And so is Detroit, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Jones. Cunningham dishes it to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Spurs. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Wembanyama. Wiseman with the rebound. Detroit leading by 12. Cunningham with it. He has 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Stewart. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Stewart, a screen for Bogdanovich. Tries it again. Passes to Ivy. Stewart a screen. There's the drive. Good. Ivy's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
And the basket by Vassell.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Wembanyama, a screen on Stewart. Vassell against Ivy with the drive, and that one is good. Vassell's got 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. One-on-one fast break. Oh, my goodness, the slam. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Thompson. McDermott passes to Collins. McDermott down low. He's up against Thompson and finished off by McDermott.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Osman missing. Pistons leading by 14. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
West goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Burks sets a screen for Morris. Shoots. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Graham from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Detroit in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. I thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
For your arena entertainment.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
We've got Devontae Graham. McDermott is out there with Collins, and it's Osman in at the power forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. The feed to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. The Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. Graham kicks to West. And there's the squat dunk to finish it off.
Look at the handle. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Morris finds Burks. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 5 assists in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Here's Morris. Again, the Pistons score.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Right wing. Three-pointer Bagley. San Antonio with the rebound. McDermott up top. He's covered by Thompson. Collins dishes to McDermott. There's a screen by Collins. And that one's good. Osman.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Burks a screen on Graham. With the fadeaway. The offensive rebound. Out to Morris. Fires the three. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the Spurs. Graham finds McDermott. Collins a screen on Morris. That three off the mark. Pistons leading by 20. Bagley from outside. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Osman. 1:15 left in the third quarter. McDermott takes it off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Burks with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Duran slams it in.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Morris against Graham. Wesley up top. He's got 10. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Shoots the three. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. Count it. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Throws it up high. Heisman no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the knee to shreds.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Pistons, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. James Wiseman's out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three. Here's Cunningham. Stewart in the corner. And he's good on the three ball. And the Pistons lead by 17.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Cunningham looking it over. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Stewart. And it's Zohan missing. Pistons leading by 17. Puts up a deep three. And Jones pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Wembanyama outside. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Cunningham. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one to go.
There's a good screen. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Pistons leading by 18. From downtown, slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. The pass to Stewart. Plenty of space. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 21. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Jones dishes to Johnson. Outside for Wembanyama. Johnson, a wide open look. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. A nice shot by Zohan.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
Johnson against Stewart. Johnson can't hit.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Jones against Cunningham. It's good from long range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
From deep three-point land, Cunningham's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Got a piece of it. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the